Hello everyone, we are back again at the Montana Roofing Association show, and I am the luckiest lady in the world. I am with all these gentlemen who were responsible for starting the Montana Roofing Association. You don't get this very often. This is totally cool. So we're going to start with some introductions. Casey, can we start with you and tell us your name and your business, your company?
My name is Casey Teal. I'm from Teal Brothers Roofing in the city of Montana.
Awesome.
My name is Chris Nordland. I worked for Systems Roofing and Supply back when this all started. I work for a manufacturer nowadays, but yeah, that was quite a few years ago.
Wow. Who do you work for now?
I work for Suprema.
Suprema. Excellent. Okay.
I'm Bob Bird with Elevate, formerly Firestone, and when I was first at the Montana show was probably with Roflex.
Excellent. I love it.
Greg Hall, Big Sky Insulation. Been there for almost 33 years. And I think my first year here was year 3.
Year 3. Awesome.
Casey Barnard, Quality Roofing, one of the founding members with the Teal Brothers, and so we've been here since the beginning, the inception. We started this association because business was bad. We tried to figure out a way to improve business in Montana, improve relationships, and just help the general roofing industry. At that time, I had no idea that we'd be doing this 35 years.
I love it. Dexter.
I'm Dexter Teal from Teal Brothers Roofing, and what happened in 1988 is a guy by the name of Wilbur Phillips, who had Allstate Roofing, not with us anymore, got together a bunch of people and said, you know, we have more things in common than we have different, so let's get together and see what we can do to make a difference. And so that's kind of what happened. We've been going on for 35 years, and we've attacked a lot of things over the industry as we're able to affect our state government and some of the things that have to do with that, and a whole bunch of other things. And probably the most important thing that we've got in the last 35 years is the friendships, camaraderie, and relationships that we've developed, because it's really nice to be able to pick up the phone, call somebody who maybe's had the same problem that you've had, and it gives you an opportunity to discuss, talk about things. And so it's working out pretty good. And one of the best things about our organization is that there are the children of a lot of people here active, working in the organization today, which I think is one of the most important accomplishments that we have so far.
Yeah. We just interviewed Morgan, your daughter, who is now on the leadership. So you were at the beginning of the leadership, and now Morgan and Austin, Casey's son, are on leadership today of Montana Roof. That's pretty cool.
Well, we think so.
Yeah. You're going to keep them. Okay, that's good. One of the things you just said, Dexter, is you talked about the relationships. So I want to go back to Chris and kind of talk about the relationships with the exhibitors or the manufacturers, distributors, and the contractors, and what Montana has done for that.
So back in the days when this got going, I worked as a salesman for a supply company, and so we primarily sold from about Butte West, because we came out of Spokane. And when we heard that the association was getting going, I was working with some contractors from those areas, and they said, well, yeah, you could be an associate member. And so we thought, well, that's a good idea. Since they're supporting us with our business, we better get involved. So we did. And so when they started having the trade shows, we'd load up our vehicles with all of our literature, and we had some door prizes. And then we tried to energize it a little bit by having some games in our booths and things to do. And it really, we had a great time and met so many nice people. And I'm still very glad to see these fellas still in the game.
This is a great group, I'm telling you right now. So what do you see for the next, okay, and I want to apologize to everyone who watched our earlier YouTube. I said 50 years, but it's 35 years. And so, Greg, what do you see for the next 35 years?
Well, more of the same, and I think we're in really good hands with the upcoming generations that are taking over, and we're working hard as an organization to make things work in Montana. I'm going to keep swinging.
Yeah.
I think these guys are too. So.
Yeah, that's so good. Okay, so Bob, tell us a little bit those early days and now looking at it today. How much has things changed, or how much has it stayed the same?
Well, some of the things have changed. We haven't done trail losing in a while. We haven't done football games in the Fairmont swimming pool for a while. But maybe we did get some skiing in this week, so maybe the younger generation that's taken over will get a little more on the get some of the activities back that we had coming down the hillside on restaurant trays and,
Yeah.
and at Whiskey Jack's and Big Sky.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing you guys had quite a bit of fun. Yeah.
It's always fun, and
It was a little later nights back in those days.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we stayed up late back then.
Back then. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Casey, your whole family's here. I've been seeing all your family. Your wife, Gina, right, was
Yes.
very involved early on and brought all the families and everything.
Yep, kids.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that and how you encourage other contractors out there to bring their families.
Well, you really get to know people and their families, and we've done activities with people and their families and their kids, like these activities these guys have talked about. Others maybe with smaller kids, like we've done whitewater rafting and we've done golfing, we've done a lot of things. So that's important. The camaraderie that we've developed with each other is probably one of the greatest things that actually even I believe translates to the profit line. So it's just really important. We just like to see it just keep going for sure.
Yeah.
And it's been the friendships and the associations we've made has really made the state smaller for sure.
Well, it seems like, yeah, Montana's a pretty big state too, but it seems like it's in good hands with this new generation. And I just want to thank all of you gentlemen for everything you do for the industry, for everything you do for Montana, and for all the friendship you've shown Tim and I in Riffers Coffee Shop as we get to join this great party. So thank you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you. And thank you all for watching. Check out all of these gentlemen. We're going to have these articles and videos on Riffers Coffee Shop and more for Montana Roofing Association show in Bozeman, Montana.